Hello there, Homeschool Nolan here to help you navigate learning in the digital age. In my last video, I talked about the brutal 996 work culture in China and what it means for kids in America today. In that video, I argued that the best way to compete in a hyper-competitive world is to have rare and valuable skills, which is a phrase I borrowed from Cal Newport's book, So Good They Can't Ignore You. But this then leads to the question, what exactly are rare and valuable skills? In this video, I'm not going to give you a list of skills, but what I would like to do is explore what it means to be rare and valuable in this day and age, and what we can do to help guide our kids and prepare them for an uncertain and unpredictable future. Let's start with the word rare. We all know that when something is rare, it is uncommon, and there aren't very many of them. But when it comes to skills, I believe rare also means that you're one of the very best. For example, many people have the skills to play golf, but it's rare to be able to play golf at the level of someone like Tiger Woods. Many people who graduate from high school have the skills to be a writer, but it's rare to have the skills to be a best-selling author. So rare, in the context of job skill, also means being elite or one of the best. And in a world that's producing more and more college graduates each year, one way to compete and get ahead is by having a skill that few others have, or by being one of the best at what you do. What is valuable then? If something is valuable, it quite simply means that someone is willing to pay for it. The more people are willing to pay, the more valuable it is. But what is harder to determine is what will be valuable in the future. What skills should our children start developing today that will be more valuable in the future? Technology and our world are changing so fast that it's not always easy to predict what will be valuable in the future. For example, when I was born way back in 1971, NASA was still sending men to the moon, and I grew up wanting to design rockets and spaceships. I studied mechanical and aerospace engineering in college, but by the time I graduated in the 1990s, both the Cold War and the space race were over, and the aerospace industry was cutting back. And because I was not elite, my engineering degree wasn't quite valuable enough to land me a job designing rocket ships. But instead, I had to pivot and acquire skills that were more valuable at the time, and that was as a computer programmer. Now, I was by no means an elite programmer, but programming skills were in such demand that just about anyone who put in the effort could get a job as a programmer. For those programmers who were elite or the very best, among the very best, we've seen some of the greatest fortunes of the past few decades made by young men such as Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, who started out as computer programmers. But because computer programming or coding has been such a valuable skill, many parents today have been encouraging their own kids to learn coding. In my own neighborhood here in Silicon Valley, I still see a lot of after-school learning centers offering to teach kids how to code. But as valuable as this skill has been, will computer programming and coding continue to be valuable in the future? Based on my own 20-plus years of experience working in tech, I believe coding will continue to be a valuable skill. However, you will need to become increasingly elite or one of the best in order to make a good living doing it. I say this because I see the forces of globalization and the trend of working from home making the job market for coders becoming increasingly competitive. It's not like back in the 90s when I started out, that if a company wanted to hire a programmer, they had to find someone who actually lived near their office. Today, companies can find programmers working from anywhere in the world, places like China, India, Russia, or Hungary. What I think will become more rare and valuable are skilled tradesmen, like plumbers and electricians. These jobs can never be outsourced to other countries. And in an age where more and more people are going to college, more and more young people are overlooking and sometimes dismissing the option of becoming a skilled tradesman. Now, your child may not be interested in becoming a programmer, plumber, or electrician. They may be interested in something completely different, like law, medicine, or starting their own business. Whatever they choose, it will help if you can notice trends in technology and society that may make their particular skills either more valuable or less valuable in the future. Now, in addition to globalization, another trend to look out for is that of automation driven by artificial intelligence and machine learning. Ask yourself this question: could a machine or computer probably do my job in the near future? The world can sometimes be a very uncertain and scary place. And not everyone, by definition, can have rare and valuable skills. To succeed in the future, in my opinion, will take a combination of hard work, talent, and luck. For those of us who are parents, it's our job to teach that to our kids so they don't grow up with unrealistic expectations only to be disillusioned when they finally enter the adult world. Yes, every child is special, but not every child will grow up developing rare and valuable skills. But the sooner you recognize this, the better off you will be. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.